Hi Facebook! My name's Megan and I'm coming to you live today from the RiceSelect kitchen. Thank you for tuning in with us on this wonderful Friday. We know everyone's geared up and ready for the weekend, as am I. This Saturday is going to be especially cool because Saturday is National Lasagna Day. And who doesn't just love lasagna? So, in order to celebrate, I wanted to bring you a delicious spicy twist on a normal Italian lasagna with our RiceSelect Southwest Lasagna. Now, a big difference is this lasagna uses rice instead of pasta. Has anyone out there ever had a rice lasagna before? Well, if not, I can tell you they're pretty good and I really recommend this one. So, our recipe today calls for our Texmati brown rice. This has a pretty nutty taste. It's all natural and it's a whole grain alternative to our original Texmati white rice. It's also non-GMO verified and it's gluten-free, and it pairs very nice with any recipe that has like strong seasonings or sauces, which includes this one. So, to get started on your lasagna, you're going to need a couple things. First, you're going to need 2 cups of uncooked Texmati brown rice. Now, as you can see, once it's cooked, this makes about 6 cups of brown rice. The next thing you'll need is a pound of lean ground beef and a package of taco seasoning. You're also going to need 2 cups of sour cream, a cup and a quarter of your favorite salsa, 3 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, and a cup of smashed tortilla chips. So, to start off, what you're going to need to do is make sure you have your oven on and preheat that to about 350 degrees. And while that's getting started, you'll start cooking your rice. Just follow the package directions to cook. You can cook it in either a large pot or a large rice cooker. As, like I said, it makes a lot of rice, so you'll want to make sure you'll have room for that. Next, while that's cooking, you can start browning your ground beef. And as that's cooking, add in the taco seasoning so that can cook with it. And then once that's done, you'll move on to your sour cream and your salsa. So you're going to want to mix these 2 ingredients together. So let's go ahead, do that. So just make sure this gets evenly mixed. This will be one of your main layers in your lasagna. Perfect. All right. So, once that's done, we're ready to start layering. So, to start off with, you're going to need a 13 by 9-inch baking pan. Make sure to get some non-stick cook spray. Just kind of spray it in there. There we go, evenly coated. Now for your first layer, you're going to take half of your brown rice, so about 3 cups. Let's pour that in there. And get, either a spatula or some kind of little spoon just to even it all out. There we go. Sure to get all the corners. Perfect. Now your next layer, you're going to take your sour cream and salsa mixture and you're going to pour about half of this in. There we go. Just make sure this gets evenly spread. Or at least as much as possible. Looks good. And then you'll take your ground beef and you'll just put all of this in here. There we go. Get that even. All right. The next thing, you're going to want to get your cheddar cheese and get about half, so about 1.5 cups of cheese. Sprinkle that on top. And if you like cheese like I do, feel free to use as much as you'd like. All right. For the next layer, use the rest of your rice. That in there. Everything else, make sure it's an even layer across the top so it covers everything else. Get into those edges. There we go. So it can cook evenly as well. And your last layer will be your sour cream and salsa again. There we go. Looks pretty good. All right. So now your layering is done and you are ready to put it in the oven. So make sure you put this in your oven at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. Actually, before you do that, make sure you cover it with foil. That way it cooks quite a bit better. Then put it in your oven for 15 minutes. After the 15 minutes, you'll take it out and you can take the foil off and you can add the rest of your cheese, sprinkle it on top. And your last ingredient will be the tortilla chips. Make sure to just sprinkle all those on top. And that's it. Super easy, right? So when you're done, you can pull this out of your oven. And that is our Southwest lasagna. So, if you're craving lasagna this weekend, I super recommend this recipe. It's the perfect comfort meal, and it's made in less than 30 minutes, so you have tons of time to enjoy the rest of your weekend. Well, thank you, Facebook, for tuning in with us today. We hope you enjoyed our video. Feel free to leave any questions or comments below, and we'll post the recipe link in the comment section after the video. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Bye.